Welcome to English Podcast. Today, we learn English through a story. It's simple, it's short, it's emotional. The story is called Don't Compare Yourself. This story will teach you English. It will touch your heart. It will change how you see yourself. Listen carefully. Repeat after me. Let's start together.
Emily wasn't nervous this time. She felt excited. She drew a picture of a girl holding a broken mirror. Everyone stared. Wow, one girl said. That's how I feel, Rachel said. Emily, your art speaks louder than words. Emily smiled. Thank you. The art teacher gave a task. Draw your feelings. Don't draw something perfect. Draw what's inside. Emily closed her eyes. She saw fear. She saw hope. She saw light. She drew herself. With closed eyes and open hands. The paper said, I accept myself. Others drew too. Rachel drew a storm and a sun. Alex drew a wall with a crack. Another girl drew a heart with many patches. Everyone clapped. No one laughed. No one judged. It was a safe space, a space to feel. 1 week later, Emily wrote a letter. She gave it to the principal. She asked if it could be shared. It was read during morning announcements. Here's what it said. I'm Emily. You may not know me well, but I want to tell you something. For years I felt small. I compared myself to everyone. I wanted different hair, a different voice, a different face. But I learned something important. I don't need to be like others. I need to be me, and that is enough. Please don't hide your light. Don't wish you were someone else. Be you. Grow slow. Shine in your own way. You're special. Even if no one tells you yet, you matter. Always. Love, Emily. The school was quiet after the letter. Then people clapped. Teachers smiled. Some cried. Students whispered. That was beautiful. Emily's words touched hearts. That night, Emily sat with her mom. They had tea. Emily said, Mom, I used to feel so broken. Her mom looked surprised. Why didn't you tell me? Emily shrugged. I didn't want to worry you. Her mom held her hand. You're never a worry. You're my joy. Emily smiled. Then her mom added, You've always been special, Emily, even when you didn't see it. Emily said, I see it now. They hugged. Tightly. Silently. Emily changed. She still loved books. She still loved rain. But now, she loved herself too. She wore simple clothes. She tied her curly hair. She walked with a soft smile, not to please others, but to honor herself. People noticed, teachers, classmates, neighbors. They said, Emily, you look happy, she said. I feel free because she stopped comparing and started living. Years passed. It was graduation day. Emily wore her cap and gown. She was nervous and proud. The school invited her to speak again, this time to the whole class. She took a deep breath and said, "End of story." But not the end of you. This story was called Don't Compare Yourself. It was about Emily, but maybe it was about you too. If you're learning English, repeat this story every day. Speak the words. Feel the words. Believe the words. You're not just learning a language, you're learning to love yourself. So don't stop here. Come back tomorrow. We'll grow together. We'll speak together. We'll shine together. Because you are not alone. Emily was a quiet girl. She lived in a small town in Oregon. She loved books. She loved the rain. She loved drawing. But she didn't love herself. Why? Because Emily always compared herself to others. At school, she saw girls with perfect hair. She saw boys with perfect smiles. She saw students who were faster, taller. Emily felt small. She felt invisible. She felt less. She never said it out loud. But inside, she asked herself, why am I not like them? Why am I not enough? Emily was a quiet girl. She lived in a small town in Oregon. She loved books. She loved the rain. She loved drawing. But she didn't love herself. Why? Because Emily always compared herself to others. At school, she saw girls with perfect hair. She saw boys with perfect smiles. She saw students who were faster, taller. Emily felt small. She felt invisible. She felt less. She never said it out loud. But inside, she asked herself, why am I not like them? Why am I not enough? Emily was a quiet girl. She lived in a small town in Oregon. She loved books. She loved the rain. She loved drawing. But she didn't love herself. Why? Because Emily always compared herself to others. At school, she saw girls with perfect hair. She saw boys with perfect smiles. She saw students who were faster, taller. Emily felt small. She felt invisible. She felt less. She never said it out loud. But inside, she asked herself, why am I not like them? Why am I not enough? You draw so well. I wish I could draw like that. Emily blinked. You like it? She asked, softly. Rachel nodded. Of course. You have a gift. Emily didn't know what to say. No one had ever said that. She felt warm. She felt seen. Rachel sat next to her. I always wanted to draw, Rachel said, but I never had the patience. You do? Emily smiled. For the first time in days, you're so confident. Emily said. I always wanted to be like you. Rachel laughed. Me? Confident. She shook her head. I post happy things online, but inside, I feel lost. Sometimes. Emily was shocked. Rachel. Lost? How, she asked. I compare myself to others, too. Rachel said, even to you. You're so creative. Emily's heart skipped a beat. That day, Emily learned something big. Everyone compares, even the people we think are perfect. Everyone hides something. No one is perfect. Rachel and Emily talked for hours. They laughed. They shared stories. They weren't so different. Emily realized something. I just have to be me. That was enough. That was special. Emily started walking with her head up. She smiled more. She said hello to people. She shared her drawings. She started a small art page online. At first, only 5 people followed, then 50, then 500. People wrote, "Your art is amazing. You made my day. You inspire me." After her speech, something changed. Not just inside Emily, but around her. One boy walked up to her after class. His name was Alex. He said, "Thank you for your words." Emily smiled. "Thank you for listening." Alex said, "I've always felt I was too slow, too quiet." Emily nodded. "I used to feel that, too." They talked, they laughed, they became friends. Her story gave others courage. Soon, more students started opening up. A girl said, "I compare my grades every day." Another said, "I hate how I look." And someone else whispered, "I cry at